So, thanks to Ken Schwartz, I have here a stone that he provides that is called Meara stone. And I've tried it just a little bit, and I like it to my kitchen knives. It's about 8,000 in grit size, something like that. Hard to say on natural stones, but I can say it makes a great edge on kitchen knives and something else, some other tools that you don't need the higher grit particles. But let's see here. First I will do a bit of sharpening without the slurry, and you will see that this stone is a hard, really hard stone, so it won't release so much mud. But later I will use some mud that I will make with a diamond plate. So well, start. I will not do the whole bevel. I will just make the edge. This is quite okay, but I will see how it will make the edge on this knife. This is a Moritaka Aogami Super, so this is a hard knife. Just lifting it a bit to get the edge on there. As you can see, it doesn't absorb any water almost. I can say it polished the edge a bit. So I can see this stone for the user that needs to have a stone right by his side when he's working or something like that. Just go to, because there's no slurry at all almost. Quite easy to use. And the edges it produces is good. That was just a sharp, quick test, and ooh, here we are. That is a really great edge. Let's see if I can find some paper here. Here is my paper. Let's see here. And not as grippy edge like you can have in some natural stones, where you have some kind of micro serrations on the edge. It doesn't feel it feels very smooth, or if it's like too small teeth to see or feel. And this can easily be your everyday edge in a kitchen. You don't need any more than this. This knife I have sharpened quite a lot with different stones and so on, so this is quite thin just behind the edge. But there is no zero grind. I put a little bit of a micro bevel on it. But let's see here. I'll just pick up some paper and throw it away here. And then we will bring out a slurry with the diamond plates. Let's see, let's take the... It's a 1200 Atoma. A really good thing to have when you're sharpening. If you are using natural stones and so, I can say this is almost a must to have. Maybe not an Atoma, but let's say a DMT or something like that. You see the slurry is a little bit lighter in color than the stone itself. So let's see. You can see the slurry is changing color directly. Now we are having a finer grit appearing when you are sharpening, because the slurry that you have produced with the Atoma or diamond plate are breaking down, and you will have a finer and finer particle size appearing. You can see it's almost black. And that is because of the steel particles that have mixed up with the slurry. So rinse it off and dry it off. Wow, look at this. The towel are still on the knife. I can see here that we have a somewhat of a more polished edge, even there and there, and this is a very good edge. Oh yeah, this works. New paper. Now it seems like we have a little bit more grippy edge, toothy edge, because it doesn't slide on the paper anymore like it did before. But it's not difficult to cut any paper with it. Okay, paper is not a good indication on how sharp your knife is, maybe, but just use to show some people that you can cut paper very easily with a knife. So many people are doing it, so it can be some kind of indication on how the stone result is. Maybe I should try to do some work on the bevel. I can do. Let's see. I'll try back here. A little bit more water, like this. Let's use the slurry on this side. Just trying to polish the bevel. Whoops, just the diamond plates. Because of the bevel is flat, the suction between the stone and the knife is quite substantial, so you have to put some pressure on the knife. Actually, this worked out very well. Better than I expected, actually. So you can see back here, there is not so many scratches. It's a very, very clean stone. And it's almost like my Ohira Renge Suita stone in color and maybe not in fineness. The Ohira is finer, but this is fine enough, I believe, for most of us. Well, let's continue the whole way. But with the Ohira, you can we can say that the price is a lot higher. So this is a very affordable stone if you're sharpening or polishing your knives. I hope the video is not so shaky because the knife sticks to the stone. First, when I got the stone from Canada, I thought it was a Tsushima Nagura stone because it looked like it. Well, my mistake. I scratched the knife, but that is easily polished away with the same stone. But maybe that is just a aesthetic thing. Let's see if I can get rid of it. Almost gone. It happens mostly because when I sharpen, I tend to rotate the blade a bit. Actually, I'm quite happy with the result. This stone is around $150. So if you're going to buy a Ohira or something like that, let's say that is around 300 or maybe even higher in price. I will try to keep this in my web shop. If I don't have it in stock, I can order it and the delivery time will be around 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the season and so on. I've had some trouble with the postal service here in Sweden. They are slow like snails. So, well, I think this sums up the video. Actually, I can say it's not very fast, but the work it does is great. I'm impressed. Thanks and goodbye.